Hey everybody, you're back with Dave and Ed, and this is To the Death Podcast, episode 34, with just Ed for the intro-outro. I'll explain everything about that later, but for now, you are with Sweaty Eddie, Sweaty Daddy, Big Daddy, Papa Pit Stop, and we don't have Dave to interrupt me with all my beautiful nicknames. I know Dave only likes to have one nickname per person, but that is not what I believe in. Today is going to be a short episode. We had unforeseen circumstances happen, and I will explain that in the outro. But for this episode, we talk about how we're going to restructure our competition that we're doing, the weight loss challenge. Dave has been making excuses saying that this is not a competition anymore, so he has stopped trying, and he has lost basically no weight. Meanwhile, I have been treating this like it is a competition, which it is. I just made stipulations where we could possibly tie. And in Dave's mind, that means that it is no longer a competition. So we talk about in this episode how we are going to make this into a longer competition than it originally was. And the halfway point will be December 5th, which is today, the day that I'm recording this. So you can listen to that. Also, we got some feedback from one of our avid listeners, Tom. He is a blue belt at Core BJJ, our sponsor. You could follow them at CoreBJJNJ.com. Also, Core BJJNJ on all social media. Thanks to Core, I am able to sit and do this podcast from my own basement in my Santa Claus pajamas. Tom told us that he really enjoys when it is just Dave and I, and of course, Dave had to rub this in my fat face. But Tom, I would like to tell you that there are also people who enjoy guests. So we cannot please everybody, and especially if it pleases Dave, I would like to do the complete opposite. Oh, this is great. Not having Dave here to interrupt me. I have all these thoughts that I have, and Dave loves to butt in and change the subject or make jokes when I'm trying to be serious. Well, Davey, you're not part of this right now. So ha ha ha. Also, I hate talking to myself, but this is a tool that I will need to work on and adjust. In the past, when we started this podcast, I was very excited. Dave was very motivated back then to get guests, and we did get a lot of guests, and I was very happy. But once I saw where this was going, where it was going to become harder to come upon guests, I started to get frustrated. And when I saw Dave did not have the same vision that I did, I got very angry with him, and it was wrong with me. And this podcast, as we've gone along, has taught me to reevaluate and look inward and how I can compromise. Because compromise is the key to success, I'm starting to learn, when you're working with somebody else. Even if they only do 1.5% of the work, I still need Davey Boy to help motivate me, and I need his beautiful voice to bounce off of, because talking to myself is more difficult. But today, he gave me his blessing to do this alone, and he is listening to this right now, probably ripping his hair out because he has so much to say. But it is just me, so I would also like to thank our other sponsor, Dr. David. You can follow him at dzwaboda on Instagram, and his company is called Ground Game Physio. He has a website, groundgamephysio.com, so please go to it, check him out. He has designed a physical therapy program specifically for BJJ practitioners. Now, it doesn't only pertain to that. He can also work with you if you're not involved in BJJ, but everybody that listens to this podcast pretty much does jiu-jitsu. So if you're having any aches and pains that you don't know how to get rid of, or if you want preventative exercises and stretches, active mobility workouts, go check out Dr. Dave, because he has been working with me and I haven't been listening, but I could tell if I did listen, it would be fantastic. So go check him out. Also, I've been working with Dr. Dave behind the scenes, trying to work on his jiu-jitsu to make him better. So far, he is listening and I am not. So I need to start listening so it is a fair trade. So this episode is a shorter one, but I hope you guys enjoy, because me and Dave did have fun and we did plan on making it a regular episode, but I will get into that in the outro. So let me know what you think about me talking to myself. If you hate it, I don't care, because it is not about you, it is about my growth, and I am selfishly trying to grow without Dave, because if I can get rid of him, I will. No, I'm just kidding. So I hope you guys enjoy. This is To the Death Podcast, episode 34.
go. No, I don't want an intro now. We don't even know what we're talking about.
Do you know? Did you think about it?
I just thought about it while I was in the back.
Well, let's do it.
So we had some more feedback from fans.
Of course, I knew you'd go to
I
that.
love the feedback that we get from the fans. Fans want more of
like
just the two of us.
You coerced this feedback.
He hasn't even been here. He's a busy guy. He has a new baby at home.
Okay, and what else?
And he's a busy guy. He's got a job. And
Everybody's
stuff.
got a job.
He's got a job and stuff. Yeah, but some of us work 5 days a week. Ed,
Some
do you know
of
what
us-
that's like?
Some of us are on vacation.
So, but he's not the only one. There are a lot of people out there that want more of just the two of us, and that's what we're going to give him. And he also wanted to know more about our lives. So let's give him a rundown of what's been happening lately.
I've been having a great life so far.
You're doing fantastic. I love it. I love to hear about all your projects and all the motivation
Yeah, but
you've
we
had
can't
lately.
talk about my main project yet.
No, we're not going to talk about it yet.
Okay.
But I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, but that's
people,
been
it's
how
a teaser.
Yeah, but how I can't tell them about what I've been doing. It's a secret.
Teaser. Now they're curious. What has Ed been doing besides eating? He's not eating as much either, people. He is losing a ton of weight.
Well, no, I bought a pizza last night.
What kind?
Specialty. It had fresh mutts, prosciutto, peas, vodka sauce.
That sounds good.
It was pretty chill. Like I never had a taste like that.
Pretty chill.
And
I
we-
don't like that, you using those words.
Dope. And we ordered it extra well done. Came out perfect. But I shouldn't have to ask for extra well done.
Yeah, not everyone likes crispy.
Idiots.
I don't like crispy.
You don't like a crispy, crusty
No.
pizza?
No, I don't like anything, any kind of bread crispy. I get a cookie, I want it to be soft.
So you don't eat toast?
Garlic? No, I don't eat toast. No, if I'll eat lightly, very lightly toasted.
Oh, and those pills that I take that
Yes.
are not a sponsor, I ordered 3 months
I
supply.
know. Yesterday you told me 4 months, so which
4
one
months
is it?
supply.
Oh,
Well, she bought 4 bottles. And then
she,
the wife.
my biggest fan.
She bought a 3 for 4. So I'm taking them every day, and the placebo effect is really driving me forward. I've been waking up, doing hours of reading, note taking, preparing for my inevitable
Success.
success.
You didn't know what to say.
I cut that part out.
Let me tell you, with that project that we're doing, the note taking
Uh-huh.
was unbelievable. Now I have to get a friggin' sticky notebook.
I bought a 24 pack. If you need any
give
stickies,
me one sticky note so that I can do that too.
I think you'd really enjoy doing it.
I
Like,
didn't even think about it.
yeah.
I was making notes in my head, and since I took that little break, you know why? Because you had it. So
No, but did you say, am I
No.
going to have it back in time? You
And
had
you
it a
did.
day early.
you said Wednesday you had it.
Tuesday.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Good. So, well, anyway, I don't even remember the mental notes that I made because it was days and days ago. So, but can we give the fans what they want? They want to know more about what's going on. So, for this fan specifically,
Tom.
I didn't know I was going to give everybody a shout out. I want to give everybody a shout
Well,
out.
we're going to give Tom specifically
Okay.
a shout out because Tom is a very non-confrontational person. He's a gentleman. And you had to tell me that he wanted my attention because he didn't want to bother me. But once he had my attention, he let me know gently.
He let you have it.
He did gently that he would prefer more of us and less of the guests. If we get a very special guest,
Then he said it's okay.
but what does that mean? Special to who? To whom?
Oh, well, John Stanley, his special guest would be Orlando Sanchez.
I hate that he likes him.
Why is that the special guest, though? They are not built similar. They do not play the same type of game.
Orlando Sanchez is the bowling ball of jiu-jitsu.
Bowling ball, huh? I don't know. I don't know if I can go along with that.
He's like sumo,
Yes.
but
Yeah.
he lays on you.
Uh-huh.
So you would think I would like him, but I
Well,
don't like that.
I don't like it either.
Because I don't want to
but
aspire
I would
to be
I would interview him and I would confront him on that.
that. Is he American?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, maybe he's from the place you don't like, Ed. He might be from. He might
Did you
be
get
from.
Did you get any feedback on that?
No, not yet, but I'm sure people will. We're still getting listens every day. But so let's give a little recap of what's gone on.
Go ahead.
So, Tom, we had a very special guest yesterday. Yesterday being Tuesday, he who shall not be named. If you
Okay.
don't know who that is, he is a blue belt here, and he hasn't trained in quite some time, and he is just about done with his blue belt blues, and he was back, and he was asking about you. Also, on the Facebook group, we had a little bit of trash talking going on.
Oh my God, I love this.
And Lionel was calling out Ed, and at the end of class yesterday, we put the two of them in the middle, and all of us got to watch how Ed manhandled Lionel.
And I got to give it to Lionel. He took it like a champion. Didn't complain. He did it with a smile on his face. Nobody got hurt except for Lionel's feelings.
And he's not here tonight, Ed, so I want to thank you for that.
I got him 6 times in 6 minutes, which is absurd for me. Usually I'll get 1 per round, maybe none.
Because you like to stall, though.
Right. It takes me a lot of effort to to get the finish.
So also, congratulations to Lionel for his first stripe. So Ed, a 2-stripe brown belt, was beating up a no-stripe white belt. Congratulations, Ed.
But you told me I made it look easy.
Yeah, you
Thank
did. You. Hello. 2-stripe brown belt, no stripe white belt until after that round. Then he got a stripe.
Yeah, he earned it.
It wasn't because of that, though. He's done a lot to earn it.
He's been showing up a lot.
But not today, Ed. Not the day after you tapped him out several times. Could it have something to do with that? Did you humiliate him? Were you whispering in his ear to never come back?
I mean, you can't be talking trash on me on the internet. Do it to my face.
On the internet. This is the group.
I know, so that's why I didn't hurt him.
The group is fun, though. Everybody was getting a kick out of that. The best is when I pick on my brother on the group.
I barely pay attention to it, but I saw that one.
Why? Because he tagged you. That's why.
Yeah, that's why. I don't really pay attention to it.
Yeah. Well, hey, start paying attention. All right. Also, we're giving an update. Okay. Tom was here, but congratulations to Jess for your first stripe on your blue belt. This is like what is this?
What is what?
This is the update, people. I don't know. It feels weird now. I like it. This is what Tom wanted. We're giving Tom exactly what he wanted.
I got to watch Jess and John Stanley roll today.
I didn't watch it. How'd it go?
Great. Back and forth. They were both exhausted after.
Good. Who won? Or
John Stanley.
Who was in better position most of the round?
Jess was attacking a lot, but she got on top at the end and got caught in a guillotine.
Ooh.
But she was tired.
He's getting very good at those guillotines, though. Guillotine.
I don't like that.
He grabs my neck sometimes, and I'm like, uh-oh. I better get out of here.
I was smacking him around yesterday. It was great.
So, if you haven't noticed, my knee is feeling a little better, and I'm able to do my favorite move again.
What?
The monoplata.
Monoplata, yes. 2 monoplatas today.
And 1 yesterday.
Wow. But you were a little hurt today.
I am a little hurt. Yeah, I don't know.
Brand new thing.
Brand new. I don't think it's an injury. I just think it's a boo-boo.
Yeah, but you were like whining and crying today.
Well,
pouting.
Not pouting.
Yeah, you were walking around with a puss on your face.
I have to I can't stand straight up. I hope it's not a hernia. Can you check me for a hernia?
Dr. Davey can. So I saw Dr. Dave today.
Did he check you for a hernia?
He didn't. We
What?
met up at Gary's, and we had a nice little private.
I just would like everyone to know that I was the catalyst for Ed's success, and now he's just like running without me. I passed that baton, and he's like, "See you never again."
Whatever.
Gone. I know, whatever, it's fine. I just want to ride the coattails.
Yeah, but we were going over all the stuff that Yanni told us, but I forgot half of it, so we only did half of it.
All the stuff that Yanni taught me, it was my private.
I'm stealing from you.
That's fine. That's why I asked you to come, because I knew that you, because you're here every day, could remind me of it. Did you see me trying to use it with Tom, though?
I was watching John Stanley and Jess more.
But I used some of it. But I just felt like I had to go
yeah, but
to
we
the
got to
turtle
drill.
stuff.
We're not drilling this week. What about next week?
Maybe we will drill this week.
Friday?
Midnight.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Won't disturb my life at all. Everyone will be asleep.
Midnight on Friday.
Midnight on Friday.
But you have to take a nap, though.
Nah.
No. You're going to literally fall asleep. Why midnight? Why can't we do it at like 9?
Because everybody will be asleep at midnight. I could sneak out of the house. No one will even know that I've left.
Oh, because you're getting in big trouble. God forbid you spend a little extra time with your buddy.
Oh, but my family misses me. My son actually came up to me the other day and said, "Dad, I just want to spend more time with you."
Tell the kid to suck it up. He needs to go through some adversity in his life.
Yeah, I'm already not there. I'm here.
Good.
And I'm here right now.
Don't let him break you down.
Right.
Spend more time with
cute.
me.
He's cute. He's cuter than you.
Yeah, but I can
And
help you.
he loves me unconditionally.
I definitely don't love you unconditionally.
I know.
A lot of conditions.
There is a Wilson that loves me unconditionally, though.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is.
No.
Yes, Meg loves me unconditionally.
She didn't even listen to last week's episode.
How long did it take for her to get over me being there?
Probably 20 minutes.
20 minutes. That's not too bad.
Not too bad.
It was well worth it.
Yeah, it was.
We got a lot of feedback on that episode. People liked it.
You didn't tell me about it.
I'm telling you right now. Why
Specifics.
can't I break the news to you right now?
Fine, break it to me, though.
All right. And also, since you complain that I don't give you any feedback, I have gotten a lot of feedback in the past few weeks from several people telling me that they're loving the podcast. Loving the podcast. Keep it up.
With guests.
No, they just said the podcast in general. I'll text some of these people right now. I'll put up a post, guests or no guests. That's the next poll.
Do it.
It's the next poll.
You're going to lose.
Okay, but you and your wife and all the other social media accounts that you have. Don't vote this time.
Fine, you can't
Because
either.
then I had to break out mine
Fine,
to even it out.
All right, we don't get to vote. Me and
No,
you,
we
none of
won't
our
vote.
accounts, not even the To the Death account, doesn't get to vote because you
No,
did do it. Come on.
Yes, because I had to even it out.
Whatever. We're truce.
Truce.
But if Meg
Just
does
like
it,
this.
all right, if Meg does it by accident,
then
you could do one.
We'll counteract it.
Okay, fine. But you're gonna lose this.
No, we're not going to lose it. Because the people that listen to us every week, they want to hear us. They want to hear our lovely voice. They want to hear us interact with each other.
Can we set up the day to talk to Gary?
We have to do that, yeah.
I thought we were gonna do it on the 5th,
What day was the 5th? I don't
a
remember.
Saturday.
It's probably not going to be a Saturday.
The Monday,
I would say either Friday or Monday would work better.
Wednesday.
Wednesday, definitely not going to work.
Okay, so could be.
It has to
Monday.
be, I don't even know if a Monday is safe because it could take me forever to get back here from there. Friday, there's no class. That's why I like Friday.
Next Friday.
Is-
This Friday.
I'll have to get back to you. But I'm just saying the day that I like and the reason. Because I do worry about sitting in traffic getting back here
Okay.
by the time we get done recording and whatever.
Sure. We'll set it up.
Sure.
We need to get it set up. I would like
I know.
to.
We have to set it up. Okay.
Because we did. It is a challenge still. We're
It's
still
not a challenge.
We're still.
Do you have any idea how many messages I got about disappointment because it's not a challenge?
It is a challenge.
And they're right. It is not
They're
a
not
challenge.
right.
No, because as soon as we wiped out the challenge, I was like, whatever.
Didn't wipe it out.
Okay,
We changed
in your
the
head,
rules.
we didn't wipe it out. You're right.
We-
Who's going to win? There's
Me.
no winner.
I'm gonna win.
Therefore, no challenge.
Or we're gonna do a continuation. So we're gonna weigh in. Yes, we're gonna.
Continua- Let's start it
listen
again
to me.
January
It's not starting it again. It's a
Ugh.
continuation. So
Continuation. Yeah. Okay,
We're
yeah.
gonna have Gary
Mhm, mhm. Tell
measure
me.
us, see where we're at,
Okay.
which we know where you're at.
I'm at the same place I started at. Go ahead. I might even have more body fat.
We'll
Go
get
ahead.
a good look at where I'm at, and we'll still have the same goal. Since we both didn't hit it, we're doing the challenge still
Oh, that's fine. How long is it going to go? Until we hit our goal?
till we hit our goal.
Oh, that's fine. Because I plan on doing it anyway. And somebody commented today at work that it's fat month. I don't even stand a chance.
Whatever. I don't care what you do.
Monday, donuts.
But let's just say that
Yesterday, bagels.
this will be
Today, breakfast sandwiches.
This will be our midway point.
Midway.
So listen, what do I have to do to make it a challenge again? To make it after we
One of
weigh
us
in.
has to win. One of us has to lose.
Fine. The winner is the lowest percent. Whatever the lowest percent, that person wins.
When?
We're gonna weigh in the next time we see Gary. That's the beginning. That's the start.
That's the beginning. Yeah, we could square this out, but I like a challenge.
Yeah, because
I
we're
like a
now we're
challenge.
the same weight, so it's even. Whoever is the lowest wins.
Oh, wait. You said body fat.
Body fat. Whoever has the lower body fat number
Okay.
at the end date wins.
Fine.
So when we weigh in, whoever's lower. Pretty
Okay.
simple.
Yeah, that's what this was supposed to be.
But it is because we're already started.
No, but
He
that's
weighed
what
us
this.
in. Just because you didn't lose anything, that's your own fault.
No, it's because we wiped out the challenge.
No, we didn't.
Oh my God! Everybody that listens,
We changed
No.
stipulations.
no,
That's the
there's
difference.
no winner and no loser.
I just
therefore
said there
no
is now.
Now there is.
But it's still.
Okay, good. So now we'll start the challenge again, and then it'll be
Listen,
a challenge.
we're keeping track of our weight. All right?
Right. When was the last time I even suggested getting on the scale here?
Because
There's no
you
point.
are the loser that thinks there's no point. There was
Oh,
a point,
my
and there still
goodness.
is a point. We
Well,
changed
now we
it.
have a challenge again. What's the winner get?
The same thing the winner always got. The
Well,
button.
We're gonna do the button again.
Or what
Look at me
else? You can add
smiling.
extra. You're not going to win, though.
No, I'm gonna win.
No, you're not.
I was wiping you out before we made this truce no challenge.
I didn't say choose no challenge. You can look back and see
Oh,
that.
my
Oh, we just
We
changed.
can listen it. It's on the podcast.
We made it so we both could win.
No, that's called both of us losing.
Could win.
Both of us lose?
No, one could win and one could lose still.
No.
There was a chance for that.
Nope, that's not
whatever,
what it was.
Whatever. It was. That was what it was.
No, because it
You're-
was a could. One has to win, one has to lose.
We're in the middle of the
That is
challenge.
the making
Listen,
of a challenge.
The challenge is we're in the middle of it. So
Listen to me.
I don't
Fine.
care what you
Tell
say.
yourself whatever you need to tell yourself. We're going to continue. We're going to do it over. We're going to start again. Fine. We're going to pick a date, and that's going to be the challenge.
But we still have to meet with Gary to do the weights right now.
Okay, fine. Because why are you going to... Is there a button that does that?
No.
Make one.
No. I don't know why you get like this.
It's fun.
It's not fun.
It's fun. Tom told me to.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
He's a gentleman. You are not a gentleman.
I am not a gentleman. I'm not trying to be a gentleman. I'm trying to be a tough guy.
Tough guy.
You know, every time I hear somebody say tough guy, I think about Lethal Weapon. You ever see Lethal Weapon 4? Telephone Tough Guy?
Not in a long time.
What year?
I didn't watch Lethal Weapon 4.
That was the best one.
No,
Jet Li?
No. I was
Yeah.
done watching that by then. What was it, 98?
I have no
96?
idea.
I don't know.
Die Hard?
88.
Cannot confirm.
No, I can confirm. Die Hard came out in 1988.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Last Crusade.
81?
81? Can't be that old.
Can't be that old.
No, I think it was 84, 85.
83 maybe.
I'm going to get my phone because I think I got this and you don't.
It's not 84, 85. I can guarantee that.
It's 84 or 85.
It's not. I can guarantee it. So
What
if
did
I
you
get
say it was again?
No, it doesn't matter. If it's not 84, 85, I win.
I love how you make all these rules to everything.
Just agree to it.
Indiana Jones Temple of Doom.
That's the first one.
No, that's the second
I
one.
said the first one.
I said, oh, and here it is, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
No.
1984.
I was talking about the first one. Go to the first one.
What's the first one? The Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Sure.
You should know that. I feel like
Just
men should know that.
Pick it out.
Raiders 81.
That's what I said. I said 1981.
But I said the specific movie. I didn't say
you
part
said
1, 2, or
Indiana
3.
Jones. No.
I said Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
No, you added that after I started thinking about numbers.
No.
And
you can't change your thought process? That's your problem.
Did I get the answer right or not?
Wait, I want to stop bickering. Can we stop bickering? Because your mother...
She's not listening no matter what, so.
I'm going to call her, and we're going to have a nice talk, and I'll get her to listen again. I'm looking forward. When's your dad leave?
He was supposed to come up. He was supposed to leave Friday, but he re-got the gout, and it's radiating to his knee now.
So is it his left knee or his right knee?
Who knows? He said also he was at the store and he backed into somebody's mirror and he busted his tail light. So now he has to wait for a $200 part to come in before he can leave to come up here. So he'll be up next week maybe.
I was looking forward to calling my number 2 fan, John Galante, on my ride home on Friday.
Well, he will be coming eventually and he will call you.
What is he doing on Friday at 1:30?
I'm probably taking a nap.
I'm going to call him.
Do
that's
it.
right. Because he already texted me 1 to 4 is nap time.
That is nap time.
Yeah, I know.
That's the
It's hilarious.
designated nap time.
He also said, between those hours, do not call the firehouse.
It's worthless. You're not going to get an answer.
That's funny. So, your dad, John Galante, I wonder if he knows my friend's dad, Rick McLaughlin. Should I not put this on the podcast?
I don't know who that is.
But maybe your dad does.
Maybe.
Because he retired. He made it onto the boat, though. What did your dad do?
I don't know. He was just a regular fireman.
Well, don't you like bounce around? Is the boat considered an engine number or something?
No, the boat is a different number. It's a different engine. Engine 27 and ladder 4 run the boat.
There you go. So maybe he knew the guy that did engine 27, ladder
Maybe.
4.
Probably. I don't know that guy.
Rick McLaughlin. John Galante, Rick McLaughlin.
Okay. I've been talking to my dad a lot more recently because he's trying to get his own podcast / YouTube channel up and running, as is I.
As is I.
I is also making my own YouTube.
Okay, that's okay.
That's okay for you?
No. I didn't because you were teasing it before, so I didn't know.
I'm making my own YouTube channel.
Right.
I will not stop doing this podcast until Dave quits, which he will eventually.
Why would you think I'm going to quit? I'm not going to quit. We're going to fight. The winner of the weight loss challenge gets the Roadcaster, and then when I win, I'll continue without you.
Well, you wouldn't even do anything with this. You don't know what to do with this.
Yeah, you push the record button, you take the thing out, you put it on the computer, Audacity it up, and ship it.
Okay, fine. You convinced me. So I've been doing practice podcasts with my dad on Zoom. So I got the video.
Did he get a microphone?
He's got a USB mic. It sounds not terrible. It's not the best, but it sounds fine. And I'm using the Roadcaster, and we're getting the kinks out, and he's going to work on a topic to do, and I'm just getting more practice time on the mic. So we're going to meet up every Sunday for our mastermind group, me and my father, and then my buddy Chris, who's also starting a YouTube channel, and Dr. David.
Dr. David is going to take some business advice. This is great.
Not business advice. That's not what the point of the group is. We are just going to merge heads and try to come up with solutions together. So if we run into problems, maybe they're similar, we could figure them out together as a team.
So, Ed, can I make a suggestion to you?
I'm fine.
If you plan on doing something great with this YouTube...
I'm not cutting you in.
No. If you're planning on doing something great with this YouTube, can you start a website?
I will absolutely start a website.
Why would you do such a thing? That seems ridiculous.
Because I would like to, I don't know, that's ridiculous.
It's like going to the bathroom without toilet paper?
It's like going to the bathroom without pulling your pants down.
You hear that, Dr. Dave? Oh, my God. Is he going to avoid us on Saturday again?
No,
is he scared?
Oh, yeah. I think he is scared. I think it's his cauliflower ear. He's really worried about it. And
Wait, did you train with him today, though?
He had the headgear on, and we weren't rolling. We were just...
Wear the headgear and come to class. What's the problem?
I don't know. You're going to have to take that up with the doctor.
Ugh.
But can you believe I tricked him into doing this mastermind group with me?
How much is he paying you?
Nothing. It's all free for... Well, I'm not teaching him anything in that group. We're just going to tell each other our goals, and we're going to help each other. Just talk it through. Practice.
Yeah, I don't know if I like it.
Are you kidding me? You used to do this with all the school owners when the COVID all happened. It's just
still going.
Yeah, so you just meet up, talk to each other about ideas. That's all it is. It's not to make money. Like, we're not making entertainment. We're making notes.
Okay. But the point is you're going to help him with some YouTube videos, correct?
Well, I have the technical ability,
That's what I'm looking for.
but I don't know if I'm going to teach. We're going to teach each other how to be self-sufficient. That's the point of this group. Because I'm always trying to rely on somebody like you, and then you don't have time for me.
Hang on a second.
What?
I do 1.5% of the work. What are you relying on me for?
1.5%. So I'm trying to be 100% on my own, not relying on anybody. Any help is gravy on the mashed potatoes.
You can't take it up 1.5% more and just do 100%?
Of this? No, I can't because I need you. You are a co-host.
Oh, for this, yeah. Okay, all right.
That's the problem.
Okay,
So
fine.
I want to do my own thing.
I agree.
I know you do.
I agree.
I'm never wrong.
Can I change your stripes? I don't like that one that's all curled
you
up.
could take that one off. Yeah, usually I ask him, even though I don't have to, I can restripe it myself. It just feels wrong to put a stripe on your own
Okay,
belt.
let me tell you. Because I wash my belt like you're supposed to.
Yeah, I do too.
No, you don't. Never. That thing's never been washed.
It's been
I
washed.
can see a booger that's been on it for 3 months.
No boogers on there.
So because I used to wash my belt, the stripes would occasionally fall off. So every time I would wash it, I would just take the stripes off and restripe it every time. Yeah, my stripes were pristine.
Immaculate. Wow.
I liked it.
You don't have any stripes on your belt now.
No, I like it better this way. Because look at my black. Have you seen my black bar?
I agree with you. I would rather have no stripes on my brown belt.
And here's the thing. Your belt...
It's coming apart.
Yes. But your belt is just like one piece of fabric that is only stitched in 2 rows.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it comes apart too easy.
Right. My belt is
It's like
stitched in with the belt.
Yeah, I like that.
So it's like a part of the belt, but it's over the top, but it's a part. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, but how...
But did you see how it's coming apart? So I'm missing chunks of the black bar, but the black bar that remains stays instead of yours like peeling off as one.
Right.
I like that. I like that look.
Have we talked about our black belts? Like, when you're presented your black belt,
Mm-hmm.
are you going to get your own custom black belt?
That depends on what kind of belt I get.
What does that mean? What kind of belt is not good?
If I'm just given like a cheap,
A generic...
yeah, then I'm going to get a Kataro,
What's
not a sponsor.
Kataro?
Kataro?
What's so
Oh,
chill about them?
I don't know what that means.
What's so dope about them?
I don't know what that means.
What's so fly about them?
I don't know what that means. I'm almost 40. They're really nice belts. They're thick, stiff.
I don't like that at all. Stiff, thick.
You're going to have it forever. It'll be soft soon.
No, it's got to be replaced eventually. Look at Yanni's belt. It looks white. He's going to have to replace that belt.
Yeah. The same thing's going to happen with the Kataro. They're very nice belts. You can pick all different cores if you want one that's less stiff. Again, not a sponsor. I'm going to reach out to them. You can choose different cores. You can choose different widths, thicknesses, how long you want your red bar, whether it's, I don't remember.
But you're going to have multiple black belts. Like one for travel, one for competition, one for just teaching.
I'll just have probably 2. One for competition and one for here.
But if you go to other schools like seminars and stuff, you're not going. You're just, yeah, but when you go
I guess
train
I'll just bring the
Yanni's-
competition one.
yeah, okay.
I don't know. These are all things that I don't know. Am I going to be presented a black belt with professor bars on it because I have had my own school for so long? I don't know.
Professor bars.
Yeah, professor bars.
What is that?
The bar at the top and bottom of your...
Oh, the white?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's another thing. So Kataro, you can send your belt to them whenever you get stripes and they sew stripes on for you.
Oh, that's good.
They look real nice.
Yeah, I like that.
I don't like the embroidered stripes, though. It makes the belt look a little funky at the end. But anyway.
So if you were going to get striped, he would put the tape on you, but then you would go and get it replaced.
Correct.
Okay.
So, but again, I don't know what's going to happen when I get my black belt. If I just get my black belt, if it, like I have a couple of gi manufacturers in mind that would be sufficient. But if it's just like the $9 Fuji,
I'm happy with this one.
then yeah, that's a nice
These
one.
belts are nice.
That's a nice one.
These Manto.
My brown belt is a Hyperfly, and I've liked it. Very nice belt. Mario does a lot of business with Corral. cut that long pause out. Mario does a lot of business with Corral, and they have Knights belts. So if I get a black belt from Corral, I'll use that belt.
Cool, bro.
If I get some cheap, crummy belt, I'll get a Kataro.
Okay. We got to get matching belts.
We have to have the To The Death podcast logo embroidered on it, which Kataro does.
We need to update our logo before we put it on the belt. It's pretty plain.
What do you mean update it?
I want
we
a
just
dragon.
did these T-shirts.
Yeah, but I want a dragon.
A dragon?
Yeah.
What if...
You
know what I was going to do.
I don't know. Don't
know what I was going to do.
Stop it.
Well, a Kataro is a very nice belt, and I might just get one anyway so that I can have the nice stripes and the nice belt.
I don't have to worry about it for a long time, so.
No, either do I. I mean, we have COVID lockdowns indefinitely. I heard 2024, so.
2024.
Yeah, I won't get my black belt till 2024.
Me neither. It's fine.
That's fine. I'm not worried.
So what about you? Have you been doing anything better? Like, has life been getting any better, or you just been chugging along?
Life was great last week.
Oh, you had a vacation.
Vacation.
What'd you do? Anything special? You didn't talk to me.
I just hung out with my family. It was really nice.
It's nice.
Spent time with the family.
Go bird watching?
I did go bird watching a couple times. So let me tell you about what happened yesterday. My wife was texting me all day. Great big bird in the backyard. Not in the backyard, but in the woods behind
Right.
the house all day long because it's bird mating season.
Right.
So these birds were in the backyard all day. So I get home, I look, I can't see it. I don't know exactly where it is. So when she came up to make her coffee, she looks, she goes, I think that's its tail right there. So I grabbed my bird call. and
Bird
I made-
caller. Yeah, you got
Yeah,
your
I
bird
made some
caller.
calls.
Wait, you
and-
got your binoculars too?
No, I don't have binoculars.
Okay.
So she saw it move. She goes, yeah, he's out there. I couldn't see the bird. So I put my bird watching gear on,
Mm-hmm.
just the jacket, and I got my bird watching apparatus, and I just crept into the woods very slowly. And she told me, when these birds don't move, they're the same. They look just like the woods. If you don't have a great eye for birds, but I never saw it from the house, so I think I was looking in the wrong direction. She told me that I was 10 feet from the bird, and she was waiting for me to look at the bird very closely.
But you couldn't find the bird.
But I think I was looking in the wrong direction. And then the bird bounced off, flew off.
Flew off.
So I was right there, and I just
How much longer is bird mating season?
maybe like another couple weeks. What happens is you have the really horny birds,
Mm-hmm.
and you have the other the female birds that come into their own a little bit later because they're less mature.
So
it could
are you gonna
linger
make
a little
Are you
bit.
gonna make a real push to really look at one of these birds?
I think that was my biggest push yet. I don't know.
I want some bird jerky.
So, how many people do you think would be turned off by bird watching?
In this audience?
Yeah.
Not the majority.
So why are we?
I don't. You started it. I'll just play along.
Oh, okay, it's fine. I forgot to add Downy. Do you hear the washing machine?
Yeah. What does the Downy do?
Softener. It's for the rinse cycle.
Oh, too bad.
That's kind of the whole point. Why I leave the door open so then we listen to it so I know when to add it in.
Oh, okay.
And I heard it and I was going to put the mic down and go, but I didn't feel like you yelling at me.
So-
anyway, this bird was a beautiful bird and it would have looked really nice mounted on my wall and in my belly.
I would like some of that bird in my belly too.
Really good. We would have had a nice barbecue.
Damn.
So I got a Christmas tree the other day too.
Cut it down yourself?
No, we went to a farm that we've been going to as a, what do you call that?
Tradition.
Tradition. Thank you. Man, I tell you, some days I can't make words. So I go with another good friend of mine.
Who shall not be named.
No, he can be named Dan.
Okay, Dan.
I go with another good friend of mine and his family, and I think this is our 3rd or 4th year. I can't remember. You got to see this friggin' tree.
Big.
15 feet.
Because you got that big.
It took 4 of us to stand it up.
That's great. I want to come to your house and look at it.
It's a little bit too big, tiny bit too fat. And I don't know how we're going to get anything on it. I was on the 6-foot ladder trying, you know how they bag them?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to cut the bag. I couldn't reach the top.
Wow. You're going to have to get a new method. Bigger ladder.
I don't know.
You ever see one of those ladders they used to jump off of in professional wrestling? Like one of those A-frame ladders
No.
that the Hardy Boys used to jump off of?
No, but I'll have to get, I need a taller one. I just have a 6-foot. I know they make bigger ones.
What's the size they go to? What's the highest?
I don't know.
You're a carpenter.
I'm a carpenter. I hung up 4 or 5 doors. I'm a carpenter now.
That's what I look at you and I see carpenter.
Did you see the floor though? I am proud of the floor.
I don't remember it, so let me come over again.
Okay, come over.
Invite me over. I got a off.
You and the kids can come over anytime you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
This weekend?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing yet.
You have to invite
You know what?
me.
Your wife can come too, because we bonded great the last time she was at the
Oh,
house.
so I brought my oldest, Lil, to Gary's today and she sat and played on her tablet and she was a perfect little angel.
That's good. That was starting, which is funny because I went back to listen to episode 19, just you and me,
Right.
and we referenced Kemmel and his osmosis, and I was going to ask you about that, and you started some of the osmosis process today.
Right. January she's gonna start
What?
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
She's going to start regular class.
Right. Is that
Interesting.
okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna bring her here.
Okay, how old is she?
4.5 in January.
Yeah, that's fine. I have little kids. Do you see the little kids that I have?
Should I wait longer?
That's up to you.
I'm asking you. What kind of temperament are you looking for in a 4.5-year-old?
I just want them to have fun. That age, I just want them to have fun and listen.
Well, I'll come, and I think it'll make her feel better if I'm here.
Okay, that's fine. I just want them, they just have to have fun. I don't like little kids to cry. But right now, I'm not running the little kids class, so they'd be in the next age group up.
All right, maybe I'll wait till you start up the little kids again.
Just waiting for a little bit of normalcy.
I can wait.
Well, I have 5-year-olds that are going in that class.
Right.
It works out okay because I have an assistant. Tina helps or Jess helps.
All right, good. I'm going to do it. I'll bring
You
her.
can be the assistant.
Maybe I'll bring her and I'll let her watch and see if she wants to.
You should bring her for you on the shorter days or the earlier days and let her watch you. And there starts
The only
osmosis.
problem is it's a little late because she's in bed now.
You'd be home by now.
Maybe
You
next
can do
maybe Wednesday I'll bring her.
7 to 8 and peace out right at the end.
Yeah, we could do that.
Let her osmosis.
Meg is going to hate that.
Why? Because it's here.
Yeah.
Hi,
No,
Meg.
she doesn't like a break in the routine, the
yeah.
night routine, because that is cutting it close still. Where she wants to get her in her jammies. Lil has to get her story read to her. She's got the storybook that Meg hides it to hope that she forgets about it when it's time to go upstairs, but she always remembers.
No,
Mommy, where's my book? I need
Kids
to read my story.
remember things like that.
Yeah.
That's good, though.
So yeah,
Your wife knows how to read. I'm impressed.
don't even. My wife's way smarter than the both of us.
Really?
You could take that
Why
to the
isn't
bank.
she the breadwinner then?
That's how smart she is. She don't even have to work.
Oh, my God.
She
that's
doesn't have to
funny.
work another day in her life.
So what I want to do, Ed, is I want to make this episode a couple of installments like this.
Oh, you're telling me? I told you that. You're gonna take my own words and use it against me? Say that was a
But-
great idea, Eddie.
It was a great idea, Ed, and I think you're onto something.
How come you don't call me Eddie ever?
Eddie? Do you want me to call you Eddie?
No, I'm just asking.
I'll call you almost whatever you want me to call you.
No, you call me Ed.
Listen, my gracious king. You
That's
remember one
good.
time you
I
said
like
that?
that.
Yeah.
That really makes me happy.
Listen, it was a great idea. And because we have a little bit of a time crunch tonight, I think that a couple of installments like this might be good.
Okay, thank you.
All right,
That's very
maybe-
generous of you.
Maybe next time you can talk more and tell us about what's going on with you, because
What are
I
you
feel
talking
like I
about?
dominated.
You dominated?
I feel like I cut you
Are you
off a
telling
lot.
me you're dominating me?
I felt like I cut you
You
off
don't
a bit.
dominate me.
I wasn't
let
happy
you,
about it.
I let you do what you're doing.
I know, but I don't think it was
I know you went
equal.
you went a little long on the belt talk, so we're gonna have to cut the belt talk down a
Cut
little.
some of it down, sure.
Yeah.
All right.
But
And while we're here, just a real quick shout out. Lionel stepping up, Jess on the stripe, Tom for speaking back to you.
he spoke back to me, but he told me that he loves listening.
Yeah.
He's always sad when it's over, and that made me feel really.
I
really
heard that as I
great.
was walking away. He's
Yeah.
like, now what am I going to do? That's great. And a shout out to John Stanley and Sam, because I do want to get them on.
Yeah, I ducked Sam. I just can't. My back is.
But if we get them on, where does it stop? Because there's
Never-
a lot of people that I want to talk to.
Fine, okay.
Motivations. Why are you here?
Who cares?
What
Do
made
it.
you come in?
We have
That's-
plenty of time until I die, unless that's soon. Who knows?
You're going to work tomorrow. It could be tomorrow.
No, I'm not fighting fires tomorrow.
Oh, all right.
I'm doing extracurricular activity.
Oh,
Yeah,
away
it's
from
fine.
people, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What the hell is that?
Nothing. We're gonna pick this up pretty soon.
Now, what happens if I yank this plug
Don't
out?
do that, please. All right, we'll see you guys in the next segment. And there you have it. Sorry, Tommy boy, it's a short one today, but this is all we could muster together. So I guess you're wondering where Davy boy is. Well, unfortunately, Davy is in quarantine at his house, and he didn't want to do it over the internet, even though I have been learning recently how to do a nice Zoom session. We could even get it the video for the intro outro. He still doesn't want to do it. Now, Dave's a stubborn boy, and in the past, I would have gotten very upset with him about this. But there's nothing I can do about it. I can't force him to do what he doesn't want to do. So, with his blessing, I did this alone, and I think it's good for me, good for my growth, a nice little challenge for myself. Hopefully you guys are still listening up until this point. So, I would like to say a serious thing, because Dave's not here and he's not going to interrupt me and stop me. I would like to say how grateful I am for anybody who took the time and listened to any of my podcasts. Not mine, our podcast together, me and Davey. And I'm thankful for Dave himself, because without him, I would never have started this whole thing and taken this seriously and tried to promote it, because I let roadblocks stop me very, very easily. Just small speed bumps. I'd rather just turn the car off and go back home, because I think other people can agree with me that I make small things into bigger things, and the more you wait and put them off, the bigger they seem to become. But it really isn't. It's really not hard to sit here and do this, because guess what? I can edit it, and I've been practicing editing all of these podcasts, so I'm not scared anymore. And it feels good. It feels freeing. So I would also like to say that I am currently working on projects alone, so I don't need Dave, but that does not mean I'm going to take any time away from this podcast, because I really enjoy doing it. And if you could help me to convince Dave that it's okay to do stuff over the internet, even if it sounds a little bit worse on his end, not mine. I'm going to sound great, but just let Dave know what you think. Also, Tom, you do make me feel happier, letting me know that you'll still listen, even if it's just me and Davey. So we will continue doing this. Downer, sorry, you're not the only person that listens to this as well, so I don't care what you have to say. If you want to give feedback, how about you do it on the internet instead of just texting me? Fat boy, I love you. So the future for this podcast, I think, is bright, and we're not going to miss a week. I'm trying to keep that. That is my one goal. As long as we keep putting out podcasts every week, every Monday, even if they're only 5 minutes, that counts. So I'm trying to make my buddy Dave proud of me, because I love him. basically what we're trying to do, which I've said over and over, is to build a community where we can reciprocate inspiration. So you guys have been inspiring me to do more every time somebody sends a nice message or even constructive criticism. I'm going to try to use and harness it and make myself better in every way. And that in turn will make this podcast better. But the only way we could do that is with feedback. So if you don't want it to be public, you can send it to our email, tothedeathpodcast@gmail.com, or direct messages on all social media. We love viewing them and seeing them. And if you see us in person, just like Tom did, tell us how you feel, because I love it when it contradicts one of us, because then me and Dave go back and forth and it's a lot of fun. Also, if it inspires you to do your own creative endeavor or start your own business or take a chance that you normally don't take, like this is very different and awkward for me to talk. I'm sitting in my basement with all my children's toys around me in my pajamas, and I'm trying to convey how grateful and thankful I am. But this is just the beginning, and the growth hopefully becomes... The growth continue. I know it's going to continue as long as I don't stop. I know that for jiu-jitsu in general. You know, the times where I get down on myself is when I'm not training and I'm thinking about how good I could become, but I'd rather just stay home and eat McDonald's. The McRib, if you guys didn't check it out on my Instagram, I had a great time eating those McRibs. Oh, they're so good. 500 calories each, though. It's a lot. But I got it out of my system. No more McRibs. As you heard in this episode, we are going to double down on this competition. There will be only one winner. The first person to hit the 15.0% body fat, as measured by Gary, will win the competition and get the button. But the number one prize is bragging rights. And I can't wait to rub it in Davey's face, because I have been doing better, minus the McRib. And I have been losing the weight. And now I know Davey, once January 1st hits, he's going to just start starving himself. Right now he's in quarantine, hopefully stuffing his fat face with chocolates, candy corns, cashews, whatever. Dave, text me when you get this. I love you. I hope you're proud of me. This is hard for me. It's hard to describe how hard this is, because when I originally bought my podcast equipment, I would try to do these intros and outros by myself. But now, through hard work and practice, it's been over a year since I bought my first podcast equipment, and I realized that I need notes and I need to just keep talking, because the fat will be cut out because I practiced it. Also, I'm going to be on YouTube eventually. I'm working on it. Slow process. I have been working every day, talking to my dad on the internet. I'm meeting up with Dr. Dave, my dad, and my friend Chris Bradbury today on Zoom to go over goals and projects we are each individually working on, so that we can work together but also teach each other that we can't rely on somebody else to achieve our goals. We could ask for help and we can work parallel together and grow together. But ultimately, it is on you to change your life. You can't rely on other people, or you can't say, I'll just wait for Dave, or you know what, I'm not going to do an intro outro this week. I'll just record what we have and just put it up. No. Any extra steps you take, you come out better on the other side. I'm acting like I know everything, which I absolutely do not. I just want you to know that this brings me great joy to just sit here and talk to myself, which is a ridiculous thing. And stay tuned for next week. I have no idea what's going to happen. Once Davey's done quarantining, we'll see where we're at. Let him know that you'd rather hear both of us. I know that you want to hear both of us talk to each other because we're so silly. Just text him, email him, send messages on Facebook. Really publicly shame him. You know, I think that's the best way to do it. Even though Dave is not shameable, he says he's not shameable, but I think he is shameable. If enough people tell him, then he'll do it, because he really is weak. He puts up a strong front, but really deep down, he just wants your love and approval, just like he wants my love and approval, because I want his, and I'm going to get it. So, let me know what you think, Davey. Papa Pit Stop. I think that is a nickname that's here to stay, along with Big Daddy, Sweaty Eddie. That's me. You got to come up with your own nicknames, please. All right? So, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is To The Death Podcast.